Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching today. My name is Rich Tehrani. We're at Interrupt New York 2010. On our program is David Morrison. He is a Senior Product Manager of LifeSize. David, how are you?
I'm very good, Rich. Thank you for having me here.
Well, we're thrilled to have you as well. It's been about a year since the Logitech acquisition, right?
Yes.
So lots happened.
A lot has happened, both on the Logitech front as well as on the LifeSize front, as you can see. And we're happy to be here at Interop again. We've got great new products to introduce. We've actually had an announcement yesterday. So again, it's just for us, it's always a very exciting time.
So about 5 years ago when I first ran into your company, how old's the company now?
Actually, we were created in 2003, so we're 7 years, and we've released product in 2005. So.
Yeah, so that's when I first ran into you.
Right.
You had the, I guess I'd call it entry-level telepresence, the first entry-level telepresence system that I ever saw.
Right.
And since then, that market has grown, and a lot of companies have come in that space.
Tremendously.
Wondering, what are you up to now? What's happening? How's your company evolved?
Yeah, well, lots changed. So we did introduce LifeSize Room back in 2005. It's the first high-definition capable video endpoint, and of course, telepresence has been prominent from that point on, and always been telepresence has been focused on more of that large immersive experience. For LifeSize, we've created new endpoints, and we're driving the market both up in quality to 1080 or true high definition, but also down in price points so that it can be more pervasive among everyone. And what we've actually done this October for our new product introductions is we're not only endpoint focused, but we're also now very infrastructure or complete network focused. So yesterday we introduced LifeSize Bridge, which is a 16-port, flat capacity, 1080p 30 capable bridge. And we've done so again, following kind of our philosophy of make it the highest quality, make it the greatest flexibility as far as customer deployments, very modular, kind of grow as you go mentality, but also make it the best price performance. So we've actually introduced this bridge at $64,999. So kind of competitively speaking, it's at a very, very great price point for the quality that you actually get from the product. So our real focus here is, that video should be everywhere. And in order to be so, it must be very cost effective and very good quality. So LifeSize Bridge really extends what we've done over the last 5 years in the endpoints with the high quality and price performance into the network infrastructure, into that layer, so customers can kind of dip their toe in the water first and grow their solution as video becomes more pervasive in their organization.
So it sounds like you're able to move more seamlessly up market now into larger companies.
Absolutely. When we think, we're very strong company in the small, medium business market where people are putting, dozens of endpoints or 2-3 endpoints. What this now gives them is kind of a one-stop shop for a total solution, from the management of the solution to the infrastructure like your firewall traversal. We have LifeSize Transit, now LifeSize Bridge. Whether you're gatewaying to ISDN networks, which are still in the market, haven't gone away yet. So now the complete solution is really glass to glass, from the endpoint right through the infrastructure back to the other endpoint.
So you have a huge product line between Logitech and LifeSize, and there's a lot of synergies in the overall categories that you play in. I'm wondering, what are some of the things that customers can take advantage of as a result of these synergies?
Right. So the whole Logitech acquisition has been a very exciting time for us. Obviously, Logitech sees video as kind of the next step in their evolution, from the living room to the desktop to smartphones, and in business as well, which we're that business extension. So what we've looked at, in coming together is, well, if they're video focused, they obviously have, they have HD vid, they've got video cameras, which are really the best video cameras in the market. We integrated those immediately with our LifeSize desktop solution, which is a PC-based application for standards-based video. And as we look forward, there is lots of synergy and cross points that we're investigating as now one company to hopefully, again, bring video and make it pervasive throughout the entire, I'll say network, but it's really an entire life from your home, your living room, right through to your business operation.
About 2-3 weeks ago, Cisco came out with something called Uumi telepresence.
Yes.
And it's interesting in that it's, I think it's $400 or $500. I can't remember the exact amount, plus $30 a month, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
It seems to, in some ways, overlap most closely with your group of products between what Logitech has and what
Right.
LifeSize has, and I'm wondering what's your perspective on that new product category
Right, right.
and pricing?
Well, absolutely. And in conjunction with that, we actually had Logitech announce Logitech Review, as well as Google TV, working with Google TV. And the nice thing we're seeing with this, with Cisco and with Logitech, is video becoming a very prominent message in the living room or in the home. Definitely consumer focused, consumer orientated, very similar in their product capabilities, their product quality. So the more customers, and the more people are seeing video, whether it's yourself and your family or your cousins or grandmother talking in the living room, being pushed back into the business environment as a standard mode of communication or a required mode of communication, and vice versa. The same thing is, again, what we saw in these announcements was the quality of video, being high definition, being connected to your HD TV. That message going back the other way starts to move the consumer market towards higher quality as well, and that expectation should be across both markets. But we're very excited by the fact that both Logitech and Cisco, both in the consumer industry as well as in the business industry, are just speaking of video being such a a required element of communication.
Yeah, it's very exciting. The question is the pricing model right?
I guess that question is a very good question, and it will be, I guess, will soon be determined. Obviously, the price point for the hardware under $1,000. I think a lot of customers would say it would be better if it was free, but that is not going to happen when you mix the quality and the other aspects. Is it service or non-service? Obviously, Cisco had announced this in conjunction with Verizon, so the whole FiOS or high quality network access into your home could be an important element, and that's something that we're looking at as well. Is it's not just high quality, which both products have introduced, but it's also what is the right model? Is it open standards and independent, or is it something that you're looking at offering that service wrapper? And I think a lot of customers will think $25 a month is not a bad fee to pay for such high quality communication with their friends and family. And under $1,000, $600, I think it's very fair. I think, again, that becomes if you look at the tablet market or if you look at the PC market, it's very much in line with that.
Okay, great analysis, thanks.
Well, thank you.
So what's next for the company?
Well, I guess besides our moving into the infrastructure and moving kind of the endpoint quality and the same standards of great quality and flexibility and price performance into that larger market, I think there's tremendous opportunity for us not only with Logitech in the consumer market, but again, getting into the larger enterprise, the Fortune 500, and really providing a total solution. So very excited with that, and that's probably where you'll see us going as far as LifeSize Logitech over the next year.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming on, being forthcoming, and also doing some analysis on markets.
Well, thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time today.